Hey and hello everyone, how are you doing all? I hope so you're doing great. So in this studio video we are going to get an overall view of Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited company. So I know this is the most lengthiest video on this channel or the virtual assistant page of Ingenium. So I'm sure you are not that much serious. Like who is gonna attend this session 1 hour without any distraction or any other work. So what I will suggest, like, take 1 hour free break and continue this session at that time. Otherwise, while you are going to sleep, you like do that session, this session at that time. It would be helpful for you. You are going to go through how company works. If you are a startup, like going to add a startup from yourself, or you own a business, then you will got an overall view of how the company works. And the overall thing, like if you are going to start, then it was the best start, like how the person can be start, or how can they create a team for their startup, and each and everything you will understand in this video. So without any further delay, let's go for the video. So let's start. Okay, so let I share my screen first. Yeah, so that okay, so my screen is visible right now. So on the first page we can see the banner of Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. What the banner says, like here we have a logo, and the name of the company is Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. We have a slogan of what? Beyond the limits across the continents. What is the long form of this slogan? Beyond the limits, like each person have a limits. Like if you are the person, you are the startup and like startup or CEO or entrepreneur or any freelancer. So you have a limit. You can if you work for 10 hours, then you don't have any that much power to create like one more video of 1 hour. So if you join with us, like we will add the limits to the max level. That's we say beyond the limits across the continents. What I am saying, across the continents, like we work across the continents. Like we work in each and every continent, like around 12 plus time zones. So we work in each every continent. So that's why we use this slogan, beyond limits and across the continents. So let's go further and like get more info about the company. Okay, so next slide is what, like I'm taking this session, so you should know me about me. So myself Pranav Shahji Jawan, I am from Sangli district, Maharashtra, India. So right now I am working as a virtual assistant at Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. So I am the data science expert. Like I am going to pursue data science from IIT Madras. Recently I had done my 12th examination, board examination from Maharashtra board, and recently I got qualified for IITM BS program, and also I work in AI technology field and all. So let's go further. Okay, so basically that was a long video. This was a long video. So you will, let's say, what we really are going to cover in this video. So let I tell you about the four things, major four things which we gonna work in this video. So let's take them one by one. So you can see on the screen. So we have four problems, which like four things to be covered. One is business problem today. Second is what is virtual assistant to do. Then engineering services. That would be the main part of the video. Fourth one is real impact on business. If you work with us like engineering services or engineering company, so what will be the impact on your business? That also main point of this video. So let's go ahead. Okay, I told you about four major sections which are going to be covered in this video. The first one is the problem business faces. If you are a business person or an employee or a CEO, co-CEO, worker or entrepreneur, freelancer, and everything, each and everything. So your tasks face lots of problems. There was not a single business or not a single task who doesn't face any problems. Each and every person faces lots of problems. So what are the main five problems that each and every business face? Let I mention that. So as you can see on the screen, there are major five things, which are high operational workload, time consuming repetitive tasks, rising labor cost, lack of stability, and insufficient workflow management. So those five are the major things in this company flow or management. So let I tell you each by each. So first one is high operational workload. So let's suppose we got hired a graphic designer to create advertisement of a company. If we go through only one graphic designer, that graphic designer can design 1 to 2 banners each day. But if we tell them like we don't have any other graphic designer, so design at least 5 to 6 designs or create advertisement for us. So how can they create? Like that got like that graphic design is definitely getting stress or getting workload. So that a problem. Second problem is time consuming repetitive tasks. Let's suppose that we are creating a graphic design for this pen. So if we create that graphic design, let's suppose we want like function of this pen, what that pen can does, like each and every detail of that pen on the banner. But first of all, we tell him like let create in black and light form, and he created that. Later that we thought no, that was disgusting. Like let's change the color. So that would be a repetitive task. So that also takes like lot of time, lot of leverage and all. Then third one is rising labor cost. In this world, each and every person wants a best labor. Labor, what we can say labor? We can say employer. But that employer also wants higher leverage. So like let's suppose I'm working as a virtual assistant. So working for free is not a good thing for me. Like I am working or adding some value in this your company, so I need some pay. That's the real way we can say the rising labor cost. And we all knows like just because of pricing, like let's suppose we take an example of gold. So the prices of gold are getting increased day by day. So similar for the labors also. So lack of stability. So there was a major problems like lack of stackability. Like we don't work on stackability. Mostly people ignore that stackability, so they failed in their business. So that's also a thing. Then insufficient workflow management. If you are really going to create a business or investing your time in a business, so you should have a better workflow. What type of workflow I'm telling you? So if I tell you about the workflow, let's take banana chips example. So what was the work for the first, like finding best farmer to buy banana. Later that the transporter to our factory. Later that the factory labors machines, like finding best machines and labors. Later that like working on that banana raw banana to create banana chips. After that we work for the packaging, and after packaging we will transport on a stores on wholesaler. But let's suppose we what how we worked. Let's suppose we buy machineries and labors first without buying banana raw banana. So what do you think? If you now are going to buy bananas, so at least 3 to 4 days will consume. At that time, the labors which are hired by you, they are also going to charge. So it's overall your loss. So you should have a better workflow management for your business. So that was the problem real businesses face. Lot of like starting businesses, startups, businesses face the same issue, which is the insufficient workflow management. They have workflow management, but not in a proper manner. So what we want to do, like if we want to boom our business, so we should have a perfect workflow management in our company. So let's go further. So now on this slide we have a solution. Like recently I talked a problem, like lots of problem. But what you will say, like what is the solution now, Pranav? The solution is Ingenium Virtual Assistant provides intelligence. intelligence in sense of artificial intelligence tool, task completion, virtual assistants, and a lot of things. After that, stackable virtual assistant system designs a streamline. We design a streamline according to your business and work with that streamline. And also that operations are enhanced productivity. Like if you really wanna do work with us, so you have a motivation motto. Like what is the motto? The motto is simple. You want to increase your productivity of the business. Like right now you are earning $1,000, so your aim should be like earning $10,000 if I am investing some money in the engineer, so that we ensure that you will have the greater productivity for sure. So how we work, like what we really do. So there are major five things which are mentioned in this ppt. Let go through one by one. First one is automation of repetitive business tasks. So what we do, like creating automation tools, like in, like let's suppose if you are scrolling Instagram and recently saw a ad. On that ad you are like able to see there was an person who is taking a boot camp for free, and like we got registered, like we want like hurry up, this boot camp is going to be free for only next to upcoming 2 minutes. So what we do, we do rush and go to register, and after registering a quick message get to us like what, thank you Pranav for registering this boot camp. Do you think it is possible by a human, like getting a message under 10 seconds? Let's suppose we have been copied the same message, but you cannot erase the person name, like my name is Pranav Shahjit Suman. So it takes around 7 to 8 seconds or more than 10 seconds. So you cannot send that message under 10 seconds by the human. But in this era, in this AI era, AI can do that automation in just like 2 to 3 seconds also. Like there are so many automations which works less than a second also. Second thing is dedicated virtual assistant support. Let's suppose you want to work, like let's suppose you have a business of the water bottles. So your company bottles, like they sell water bottles. So now you wanna connect with us for your businesses. So what we will do, you will do a consent call with me or a company member or team member. After that we will analyze your report or your business or sales or each and everything which we really want to do work with you. So we have analyzed you. So now what we will do, we will hire a salesperson. What type of salesperson? We will add a virtual assistant to you which who knows advertising and the basic knowledge of water bottles, like their structure, how that water bottles should be designed, so people are mostly going to attract from that water bottle. So what do you think, like there are, I have two water bottles, this one is plastic one and this one is steel one. So which goods best? This one is A, this one is B. Take your time and tell me in comment section which is best, looks best. Absolutely all people are going to say this looks best, and also build quality is also good. So we will add a virtual assistant who had greater knowledge in that field, particular field which we are going to work with you or you are going to assign us for that field. So we will add a virtual assistant, that's it. After that, cost effective operational management. Like let's suppose there was a person who is selling the services same as Ingenium. So what he will do, like to advertise this bottle, he will take around 10 rupees each bottle. Okay, 10 rupee each bottle, like selling or advertising. So what we do, we will do less than, we will do that same thing but in less than $10 or 10 rupees. So that's the thing, it is cost efficient for you for sure. From our side we will ensure that you will get a profit, not a loss. Then stackable solutions from going business, like creating stackable solutions for your business so that business will be grow for sure. After that, seamless workflow optimization. We already talked or mentioned the problem which mostly business say, which is workflow management. So now we will work on that also, and we will add a seamless workflow optimization to your business. So let's go further. Okay, so let I tell you in a short or crisp way what type of services we provide. Okay, so let I tell you about the key services the mainly Ingenium Virtual Assistant provides. There are lots of services which are going to be provided by Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited for the particular field, each and every field which you really want to work with us. So let I tell you the major six services we are going to provide for you. So if you want to go further, like how many other like services we offer, so you can check our website for this. You will get better understanding of what type of services are going to be provided from the our side to you. So let's go ahead. So let's talk about the first service, which is virtual administrative support. So let's suppose you are going to invest some money or just like want to buy our services like Ingenium Virtual Assistant services. So I already told you that we will assign a virtual assistant to you for your task according to your requirement, according to your like how you want to customize it. Like we have all type of things, or what we say, customizable is like from okay is from our side. Okay, so if we talk for the virtual assistant support, so what I'm saying trying to say, like we assign now virtual assistant to you for each task. Like suppose now we want to sell this stylus pen, so what we will do, we will give you a designer. First of all, that designer will design a stylus pen according to the structure, according to the requirements, how people really want. So that designer will be designing a stylus. After that, we will assign other thing. One is like advertiser or banner creator or graphic designer to use to create some graphics of this stylus pen, so it can be like eye catchy and we can advertise the stylus on social media or any media where we can share and advertise this stylus. Later that we will hire like we will add a sales virtual assistant to you, so that stylus is going to be sell best at its best price at best websites, or it was going to be ranked best. So that was the first service. If we talk about the second service, which is customer service management. So let's suppose we are assign a person, we will assign a virtual assistant to your customer service management. Let's suppose the like company is selling this pen. So if you sell this like pen, let's suppose we sell around 10 lakh pieces each year. So what our person will do, like mailing the customers, like gathering feedback from the customers who recently buying this pen, and we will note all their queries or their problems or like their positive feedback, negative, and each and everything we will add to our note, and we will manage that notes and provide you the best thing should be customized in your pen or should be changed in the pen via customer service management. Later that social media handling. Let's suppose we are selling this handkerchief. So if we are selling this handkerchief, so you need a social media platform. Like most of the business don't have like any social media handling or social media page. Like most of the people now we can say each and every person have an account on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, on each and everything. So like all people are connected to social media, not an like traditional way like calling or SMSing by the WhatsApp. No, not really. All people are connected to both like Instagram, Facebook, and like platforms like Instagram and Facebook. So what we will do, we will create a page for your brand and we will handle your social media management. We will create banners, we will add captions, titles, best relatable hashtags. Each and everything on the platform of a social media can be done, which is done by us for sure. Later that we will add data entry and research on your sales or the data got gathered from your company. So what we will do really, we will add a data entry. Like let's suppose we are selling this stylus. each like let's suppose Pranav buy this stylus, so we will note Pranav has been buy this product or the stylus last day. We will note that day. We will note that price of or any discount applied on this stylus for Pranav, and how many pieces are going to be sold to Pranav, and each and everything we will add to a data entry. So each and everything has their data, own data. So we can analyze the data and we can find out which product is trending for right now, or what the real thing is going to happen. So later that we can research on that data, or sales data, product sale data, or manufacturing data, and each and every data. Like there are lots of type of data. We cannot talk about all the data, but we can do research or analyze for you on that data. Later that we provide email and calendar management. What kind of email and calendar management you are talking about, you will say. So let I tell you, if you have a business, you own a business or a startup, so for sure you are not alone doing the startup. At least you have 2 to 3 team members. So for each and everything, like you wanna mention or chat with the team members through a meet or Zoom call, through a professional call. So you should schedule a calendar for them. Like if you have a call on 5 p.m. and you will notify to team at 4:55 p.m. So what do you think? It is good? No. Like most of the persons get like absent on that task or that call. So you should tell them before like 10 to 15 hours or 2 to 3 hours at least, so that people don't miss any meet. And like let's suppose we cannot say like that person we lost. No, actually like in the background we are losing. How we can say we are losing? If the team member is not attending that meet, so like their work would be the little bit lesser than others who attended the meet. So we should do calendar management for our team. We should do emails. Like let's suppose some customer or services or each a product buy from a buyer, so we should mail us, thank you for reaching us, thank you for servicing like buying services, thank you for trusting us. So we can build a trust to them. Like later that if that person going to buy a services, they will buy from our side. So that was the real motto of email management. After that we want business process optimization. Let's suppose we are selling this stylus, the main business work on the stylus selling. So what should we have? A automation. Let's suppose we are selling this stylus on Amazon. So what will happen? Someone will place the order on Amazon. So after that they will notify us. So that process is too much lengthy. Instead of that lengthy process, we will use the automation, which is powered by lots of tools, AI tools, and generative AI, and lots of things that are got created by automation, just like messaging to customers, gathering feedback messages to them, and each and everything for their guarantee form filling. So lots of things we can do by this. So let's go further. Okay, so now you wonder, Pranav, okay, we understood. But can you tell me now how it really gonna be work? So let I tell you about the things, how those are going to be work. Like there are lot, like five main processes how it gonna be work. So first one is understanding business requirements. Second is and like assigning digital like dedicated virtual assistant. Third one is implement a smart automation tool. Fourth one is streamline display operations. For fifth one is monitor like optimization scaling. So let I tell you one by one what they are. So understanding your business requirements. If you are going to connect with us, so we will understand your business, your sales, what is your motto first, and we will add our requirements, what we really want to connect with us, or how we can gonna work. We will do a lot of like introduction things in that. Later that after understanding your requirement, we will assign a dedicated virtual assistant to you for sure, like who is good in that particular field. If you really want a graphic designer, so we will assign a virtual assistant who is good at graphic designing. like that how it works. After that, um, implement smart automation tool. Later that if you are a business or a startup owner, so you are going to sell some products, like let I give you example this type of remotes. So what we will do, like we will add automation in your website or your selling page. So your like page will be look good, or it can be like little bit engaging, so people can buy from your website. So what is streamline daily operations? We will create some operation and we will do it daily, on the daily basis, like how the product is going to be sold, gathering feedbacks from customers, and how the sales are going to be scaled, like monitoring the graph, how the sales are going, is going upward or downward, increasing or decreasing, lots of things like that. After that, monitor optimization and scaling. We will analyze the things, or like we already told you, we work in the like data entry work also. So we will data entry first of product, then we will monitor the data and suggest you the same thing. Sorry for interruption. So what I'm telling, which is monitor optimization and scaling your business data. We will monitor the data and we will suggest some changes to you for sure, and optimization, how we can optimize the product or sales. We will analyze those data and we will mention that things in the chat forum or something, or meet or any calls regarding with you. Later that you will say like, okay, got it, what are the business models, what are the problems, what are the solutions, what type of services you really provide. So now you say why we should choose Ingenium, why we should choose us. So there are major 5 sections I'm going to tell about why you should choose us. So the first one is highly skilled and trained virtual assistant. I already told you, according to your task we will assign a virtual assistant to you. So we ensure that those virtual assistants are highly trained and had a lot of experience in that particular field. After that, we already talked about the cost effective compared to the in-house terms, flexible and scalable service mode. Like we have customization according to your business or task. So it's an flexible work. Then after that we can say it is reliable source and confidential operations. We like already mentioned that we do operations as per your requirements, and we do their operations. Later that we have like we focus on the productivity and the business growth. If you are going to connect with us, they will ensure the growth of your business. Like we will add an extra value to your business, for like in terms of in financial conditions or in terms of the global exposure. So let's go ahead. Okay, so what are the benefits you are going to have if you reach us or if you assign tasks to us? So there are mere 6 benefits you are going to receive. There are a lot of benefits, but I mentioned only 6 benefits in this PPT. One is increased optimal efficiency, operation operational efficiency, sorry. So if you are handling your operations, your all tasks and helping with you, so we ensure that the efficiency is going to boom for sure. Later that reduced workload and stress. If you gonna assign us, then you will like have less stress, because lot of work are going from our side, like engineering virtual assistant side. So you don't have stress that much. So you will, and load workload also, we will manage your work, so you don't have any workload too. Then after that we have faster task execution. So like we will assign some time. Like if you give a task like creating a banner for this remote, we are going to sell this remote. So what we will do, we will tell or ensure with you, like we will say give 2 to 3 days to design an advertisement for this remote. But we do like work mentioned less than mentioned time. So if we say like we will work in 3 days, so like most probably we have been completed this work less than 3 days, like for example 2 days or 2.5 days. So later that we have lower operational costs. As I told you, if you go and search for other like casting services or that virtual assistant services, though, so you cannot find services like us with the pricing how we offer improved customer experience. So if you are going to connect with us, we will ensure that the customer experience of you are going to be boom. What type of boom I'm really saying? We will connect, gather feedbacks or suggestions from the customer. We will implant on your product or advertisement, so that advertisement will look eye-catchy and creative also. So what will have, you will get an extra customer base and extra customer experience also. Later that stackable business growth, already mentioned in previous minutes. So let's go ahead. So let I tell you what type of industry we serve. Like there are a lot of industries where we serve. Some of them are mentioned in this PPT. If you really want to go through the all industries we serve, so you please kindly visit our website. So with what type of industries we have served, so please kindly visit our website so you will get a better understanding what type of industries we really serve. So let I tell you one by one what type of industries we serve. We serve real estate, property management. After that, e-commerce, online businesses, startup, entrepreneurs, corporate enterprises, healthcare consultations, digital marketing agencies. So let I tell you in brief, one by one. So there are a lot of industries. First one is real estate. We invest in real estate or provide some houses, buildings, sales, each and every departure of the buildings, and like what kind of things what happen in the real estate, we does work in that also. Property management also, if you really thinking about a real good investment in the prime cities, so please reach us the Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. They will manage your like they will handle property management also. There we have e-commerce website also, like the Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited sells cocoa powder, cocoa butter, cocoa beans, each and everything related to cocoa harvesting, so they sell that also. We have online businesses. As I told you, we grow cocoa, so we sell that cocoa online business too. After that, we help to startups and entrepreneurs to grow more by a task, hiring a task. Later that we have corporate enterprises. If you have a company or a startup, I want some assistance or there's some virtual assistance, so feel free to reach us. We will provide a best corporate person to you. Then we work in healthcare and consultation also. Digital marketing agencies, like if you have a digital social media platform, so we can manage that. We can add some post and each and everything related to social media, we can work on that also. So now we will tell you will say like traditional hiring and virtual hiring. What is the difference between traditional hiring and virtual hiring? So most of the companies do like traditional hiring, but we can say the traditional hiring is going to be an outdated thing right now. So how I'm saying that was going to be an outdated thing? So like there are some reasons why you should choose virtual assistant instead of the traditional hiring. Let I tell you one by one. So on one side we have the traditional hiring, on the second side we have the virtual assistants. So the first point of traditional hiring is a high salary with overhead cost. Second one is limited working hours. Third one is requirement and training time, fixed working force structure, infrastructure, and office expenses. On the other hand, we have virtual assistant, which has a less cost effective solutions, 24 into 7 availability options, quick onboarding process, flexible and scalable, no infrastructure required. So if we compare both of them, so and this on this side we have what traditional hiring, on this side we have virtual assistants. So the traditional one costs more. So like let's suppose that person gonna be hired, so that will charge around $1 lakh. So that same task will get by the virtual assistant for 40,000 or $50,000. Like we can save a lot of money in this. After that, if we have a traditional hire, So that person will do work for around 8 to 10 hours, but at the same phase virtual assistant does 24 into 7 availability. So that doesn't mean the virtual assistant is going to work for 24 into 7, but we can ensure that whenever you need and whatever you want, we will provide that virtual assistant to you and whenever you want. So in the traditional hiring, we want to give training period for a person who is going to join connect with us. So on the side, like left hand, we have virtual assistant, which is quick onboarding process, so we don't need any onboarding process. And the virtual assistant is flexible and scalable. We can customize our on the basis of work tasks, lots of things we can customize in the virtual assistants. But and on the traditional hiring, we cannot change, like we cannot add some customization. If you really want to add customization, so you need to give an extra time to that traditional hiring work. Then if you hire a traditional, like by the traditional hiring, so you need an infrastructure or office expenses. If you are hiring a person in offline, so you need a person who came to your office, so that time you need an office to that costs also. If you are going to buy an office, so electricity comes, internet connection, a lot of things are going to be added in your expenses list. But on the other hand, so there was not any expenses infrastructure needed for virtual assistant work from home or work from their comfort zone, like that. No infrastructure needed or required, simple. So let's go further. What are the impacts after connecting with us? So we have analyzed our impacts on other companies or industries or clients we have faced. So there are around 10 plus industries have ever been served yet. Around 500 plus tasks completed automatically. 98% client satisfaction rates. Yeah, 98% satisfaction rate. I really impressed by this company because of 98% satisfaction rate. It is unbelievable. Later that we have 60% cost reduction for clients. That's a very good thing. And later that we have 3x increased in productivity. So that's also good thing. Like overall, we can say the impact is very good, like compared to other traditional companies. So let's go further. So let us add a slide what our client says, but some due to privacy reasons, I got hided their name or business name. So the client says Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited has completely transformed our workflow management. Their efficiency, reliability, and smart automation solution helps us scale faster while reducing operational stress. So that was the feedback from our one of the best customers. So what was the before and after using Ingenium Impact? So let I tell you the before condition of connecting with Ingenium, which is overloaded terms, manual reproductive tasks, high operational costs, slow workflow processes, and limited stackability. But after joining or after connecting with Ingenium, there are a lot of tasks or benefits they have. Like some of them are streamline operationals, automated workflows, reduced costs, faster execution, and stackable growth. So yeah, it's also a good thing. So let's go ahead. So what we have? So we have a basic model. So there are basic three plans. So let I tell you each by each. If you're going to connect with us, so we will provide three type of plans. First is basic plan, second one as like standard plan, and third one is premium plan. I will suggest, or if I really want to choose Ingenium plans, so I will go for premium plan because the benefits which they provide is lot interesting. Like damn sure no one is going to provide that of like that of task handling or that type of solutions like Ingenium. So that's why I'm suggesting you to join the premium plan. Still, let I explain what we have basic plan. So if you purchase or assist us to for basic plan, then we will do essential virtual support to you, a company, limited hours per week. We cannot work 24 into 7 for your company if because you have mentioned your plan should be the basic. We cannot work the basic plans around 24 into 7. That's the real thing between the difference between premium plan and the basic plan. Then ideal for small tasks. Let's suppose if you want to do calendar management or emailing work, so that wasn't not a small work. So the basic plan is only for the small adult tasks. On other hand, we have also a standard plan. What that standard plan includes: a dedicated assistant. We will assign a dedicated assistant to you, which is good at your task or your requirements, according to your requirements. Sorry. And then moderate working hours. So okay, overall okay, we can say working hours per week. Then suitable for growing business. So if a business is growing right now or booming right now, so that was also suitable from like standard plan is also suitable for them. If you go for premium plan, let I tell you the things you are going to get. So if you purchase the premium plan, you will get full-time virtual assistant. That means 24 into 7 support, advanced automation support, then priority service and stability. If you are going to purchase premium plan, so what we will do, we will give you the first priority also. Let's go further. So now there are frequently asked questions, like I mentioned only 4 questions just because of limited time. So let I tell you one by one. First one, how quickly can I get started? Second one is, are your services are customizable? Third one is my business idea secure? Fourth one is, can I scale services anytime? So let I answer them one by one. First question is, how quickly can I get started? The answer from Ingenium Virtual Assistant is simple. Onboarding is fast and typically complete within a few days. Yeah, within a few days. I'm not saying weeks, within a few days. Sometimes there are possibilities when you hire us, we are going to connect with us between 2 to 3 hours also. There are some possibilities, still we require some few days time. After that, the second question is, are your services customizable? So answer from Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited is yes. We tailor solutions based on your business needs. Like however you really want a virtual assistant should be work at your company, we will customize that virtual assistant for you for sure. Third one is a main thing, like in every person's doubt or mind. So is my business data is secure? When it comes to the privacy reasons, the Ingenium Virtual Assistant ensures high level security and confidentiality standards. That's the very good thing. Later that the question is, can I scale services anytime? So answer from Ingenium Virtual Assistant is absolutely yes. Our services are fully flexible and scalable, so you can scale services anytime. There are not time boundaries. Okay, if we go further for security and confidently, uh, so there are some major things, around 6 things. Let I tell you, which is we use strict data protocol. After that, we use NDA backed client relationship, source communication channels, confidential handling of business operations, trusted and verified virtual assistants, and you can scale the services anytime. So what I'm saying, like we follow a protocol for the data security. So we ensure that your data is always secure. It is not going to leak or spread across the world for sure. So we follow our NDA backed client relationships. So we ensure that if someone is going to connect with us, so we will give a good relationship with them, not as a client or a businessman. We will work with you as a friend, how you really needed us. Later that, we have source communication channels. You will say like we are going to connect through WhatsApp. So how are the privacy? So let I tell you, we use confidential handling of business operations, and also the private communication channels for the communication. So your data gonna be secure and personal. We are the trusted and verified virtual assistant. We provide the best assistant how you really want, according to your requirements. I'm ensuring that, not Ingenium is going to ensure that, I'm ensuring that your virtual assistant, if you're going to deal with us, your virtual assistant will do max at like he will reach his potential and do best work from his side and give a best impact to your business. It will add some value to your company also. So let's go further. We have a roadmap. Like let I tell you about the growth, our growth roadmap. So there are mainly five phases. Phase one is foundation and client acquisition. So on the first phase, we do foundation and we do client optimization, like finding clients and reaching with them. Phase two, service optimization automation, like serving them with the help of automation optimization, like clearing them how our automation is going to be work, or how the optimization will work, or how automation tool works, how we can add the automation tool to your company. Phase 3 is team expansion and scaling. We will create a team for you of a virtual assistant, so you are not going to add some more cost. It is cost efficient. Later that we have advanced AI in intelligence, so we will add advanced AI intelligence to you. So later that we will add you to the global market expansion. We ensure that your company is going to be a globally a reputed company. So we can say that global market expansion we are going to ensure your company. So let's go further. So I will tell you the get started today. Like if you really want, like if you are watching this video, so you are a little bit curious about Ingenium Virtual Assistant, you are thinking about getting start from today with us. So I will say, if you want to start from today, I will say that transform your business operations with a smart virtual assistant. Let Ingenium handle the workload while you focus on your growth. What we ensure that we have stackable solutions, dedicated support teams, and fast onboarding process. Feel free to contact us. So now we will say how we can reach to us. So we have contact us forum. So let I tell you the mobile phone number. So there was phone is +447526596522. If you want to reach our website, the website handle is www.ingeniumvirtualassistant.com. Let I spell it for you: www.ingeniumvirtualassistant.com. If you want to connect with us through mail, so the mail of our company is ingeniumvirtualassistant@yahoo.com. Let I spell it for you: INGENIUMVIRTUALASSISTANT@ZOHOT.com. So that was the contact forum. So a special thank you for like being in this video from around half an hour. So thank you for your time and attention we look received to helping your business growth with a smart virtual solutions. So let I tell you about our vision of company. So to become a global leader in a virtual assistant by delivering intelligent, scalable, and efficient business solutions provided by the innovation and the technology. The basic vision is this is a basic vision. So later that we have key achievements, and I think so I already mentioned that, but still let I tell you, we have worked around 500 plus stars, 98% client satisfaction rate, 10 plus industries are served, 3x productivity increase for the clients, 60% operational cost reduced. So let I tell you about our technology edge. So we use advanced AI driven automation for your business according to your task, and we will assign some tools for you, create tools or AI driven tools for you. We work on cloud based task management to source and encrypted workflows, customizable integration with business tools, and real time monitoring and analysis. So how we process, we will initially consult and requirement analysis. Later that we will assign a dedicated virtual assistant to you. Then we will implement some smart automation tools. Then we will create a streamline daily operations for you, and we will monitor and optimize and scaling your work or our task day by day. So I have a client success story too, so I feel good to tell you about that. A client, there was a good client whose problem is manual workforce causing delays and high operational cost. So we assigned a solution to them, which is assigned dedicated virtual assistant with automation tools. So what are the results? 3x faster task completion, 60% cost reduction, and improved client satisfaction too. So now we will say why we should partner with Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. Let I tell you in short. So, uh, it is cost efficient, trusted, confidential, and reliable services, a cutting edge technology and automation, dedicated support for every client, and we have lot of things across multiple industries. Let's go further. So what are the next steps you should do? Next steps are schedule a consultation, define your business requirements, and implement a Tolier virtual assistant solution. Let's go further. So we are end of the session, so let's find up this session by a thank you note. We appreciate your time and interest in Ingenium Virtual Assistant Limited. Let's transform your business together with a smart virtual solution. So that's all about this video. So if you further have doubts, any queries regarding Ingenium Virtual Assistant, so feel free to connect with us. So my LinkedIn ID is Pranav Chauhan. You can see my profile picture on the left hand side. So you can check my ID on LinkedIn and you can connect with me for other queries or questions. Feel free to reach me. So that's it. Thank you for attending this video. I hope so your time will good. So that's it. Bye. Have a great day.